Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Krista. I'm anointed with a message. I wanted to encourage someone today. And this inspiration that I'm about to share is coming from chopping wood. I was chopping wood today. I was chopping kindling wood. I think I'm saying it right. But I was chopping some because in Minnesota, the weather is supposed to snow. I was hearing freezing rain, and I'm the type of person that I like to plan. If I know something's gonna happen, the weather's gonna turn bad, I try to prepare so that I don't struggle as much. I don't like struggling. So if the Lord shows me something, I try to prepare, because I want to be ready for whatever, comes my way. So, but as I was chopping, I was just out there. I'm just like, I don't really feel like it. I was just feeling like I really don't feel like doing this. Sometimes I don't want to show up. Do you ever feel that way? It's just like sometimes you don't want to show up, but you gotta show up. And I was just thinking about all of the reasons why I needed to show up, you know? And I was thinking of my children. Like, I've got little people that are counting on me to show up. They're counting on me to show up every day in my life. They're counting on me to show up and to take care of things. So you have a purpose. There is a purpose. And your purpose, once you know that purpose, it will give you some fulfillment. It will give you a reason to want to get up in the morning. And you being alive, just you, that should be reason enough to want to show up. But if you know what your purpose is, it just gives you another reason. Like, oh yeah, that's my purpose. This is why I got to show up today. I got to show up for them. I got to show up because I've got future people. I've got future people that are counting on me to show up today. So just think about that. So whether you've got children, your children need you to show up today. Whether you've got a spouse, your husband, your wife, they need you to show up. They need you to be present and in their life. If you have a future spouse, your future spouse needs you to show up. Whether you know them there or not, like if you don't know who they are, they need you to show up so that they can meet you. Whether you know that person, your future spouse, they need you to show up and obey the Lord so that they can come to you. Okay? They need your prayers. Like, you have a purpose. And once you step into purpose, it gives you purpose. It helps you want to wake up in the morning. So I start chopping more and I start chopping more wood. I'm like, doesn't matter if I don't feel like it. My children, they give me purpose to want to show up. They help me want to show up for them. So I hope that this kind of gets you thinking and that it's kind of opening your mind. And you have future people in your life that need you. This is how I think. I have a future husband that needs me to show up. That man needs me to pray for him. That man needs me to show up for him when the Lord calls me to. The people in my future and everything that God is calling me to, they need me to show up so that I can reach that whenever the Lord calls me to those things in His timing. But I really wanted to just encourage someone through this, that I found inspiration through chopping wood. And I was just really thinking of, sometimes you may not feel like it, but you got to move past those feelings. If you know your purpose, that's a reason enough to show up. That's reason enough to show up. That's reason enough to grow. It's reason enough to grow. And you growing and obeying the Lord on what He wants you to do, your obedience will bring you to the place where the Lord wants you to be. Your obedience to the Lord. But I really just wanted to say that, yeah, you're going to have days where you don't feel like showing up. But focus on that purpose. What is that purpose in your life? Who is that purpose in your life? Who is a part of your purpose? Show up for them. And it will help you feel more fulfilled. And this is why, another reason why the Lord had led me here to this YouTube channel. He wanted me to step into purpose while I was fighting for a promise from God. He wanted me to do something so that I wasn't just doing nothing. He wanted me to do something so that I wasn't going stir crazy. He wanted me to do something so that I wouldn't cause unnecessary pain upon my life. He wanted me to do something. And this is exactly why I'm here right now. Because I am encouraging other people, not only in the Lord, but just to not give up. Don't give up on what the Lord shows you. Don't give up on yourself, because you have future people that need you. All right, I hope that this helps someone, but I just found encouragement while I was outside chopping wood. I just had an encouragement. And not every day is going to be a good day. Not every day is going to be a good day. But when you have those hard moments, it doesn't mean you have to finish that way. Just because you have a hard part of your day, if you have a hard morning, it doesn't mean that you have to end the day like that. You can choose to take back your day any dang time you want. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. He's just scared that you're going to be all who God created you to be. The enemy's just scared of you stepping into your purpose, into your God-given purpose. The enemy is just scared by you stepping into that promised land. That's why he's been trying so hard. He's been trying so hard with you, because he doesn't want you blessed. He doesn't want you happy. He wants you depressed. He wants you feeling terrible about yourself. Those are just lies. Those things that he whispers in your ears, painting you to be this horrible, terrible person, painting you to your past. He likes to remind you of your past. And I like to share reminders on this channel too. Okay? Because we all need them. The enemy likes to remind you of your past. He likes to remind you of the things that you did wrong. Okay? He likes to remind you. And that's condemnation. That is condemnation. If you've already asked the Lord to forgive you, then you're free. But if you ever feel conviction from the Lord, if you ever feel convicted, like, ugh, I don't like what I did, apologize. Apologize to other people if you've wronged them. But really, once you've done all that, you are free and in the clear. But just remember, the enemy likes to remind you. I know this because he's been reminding me about something. But I'm free. I'm free. I corrected my mistake. I corrected myself. So I'm not going to allow him to mess with me anymore. So just be mindful with who you're listening to today. Don't let the enemy condemn you. Because if you're already forgiven, then you are free. So you walk in that freedom with your head held high. Okay? All right. Keep growing in the Lord. Keep standing on the promises of God. And step into purpose, friend. There's a reason. You have a reason to wake up every single day. Okay? God has a plan for you. He has a hope and a future for you. And friend, if you know what that purpose is, that should give you a reason enough to want to wake up. Okay? That should be a reason enough to wake up. So, I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. And just a side note for those of you who haven't seen my community post, if you're standing for kingdom marriage, I just launched a group. So, why should you join the group? It's a group where you can go back and rewatch the videos. It's a private group where you can be real, authentic, vulnerable in your journey. I want to have live Q&As, a time to pray, but just a time to create unity and to help you move your story forward. And I'm going to be creating videos as the Holy Spirit leads me on what has helped me and what the Lord has personally showed me on my own journey. So, if that's something you want to be a part of, just click the join button and I'll see you on the inside. I've already got a welcome video and I've got a video to start you off with. And I'm planning on updating that weekly. So I'll see you on the inside if that's what you want to join. You can feel free to cancel at any time, but if you're finding value, stick around. And then you can go watch the videos. If you're struggling in an area, because you're going to need reminders, we all need reminders. We need reminders because the enemy tries to steal our focus. He's the thief of joy. And we need the reminders because if you know what to focus on, then you know what to apply to your life, and then you're going to see breakthroughs happen. You're going to see breakthroughs happen. Okay? So I'll see y'all next time, friends. Thanks for being here.